Hey there, everyone. Happy 2025. This is my first video. My name is JJ because that's what my granddaughter calls me. And this is JJ's Do All. On this channel, I'll be bringing you everything that I love to do. I ended up picking up a John Deere M tractor from a guy in Vermont. And I was looking for a tractor for a long time. I was looking at John Deere L's a lot of the time, and I ended up looking and found a John Deere M come across Facebook Marketplace. And the M was in pieces, and the pictures showed it, but it seemed to be in really good shape. And it also looked like there was a lot of new parts that goes with it. So I decided I would go and take a look and check it out. So ended up with my wife Jenny Rose and we went up to Vermont to go have a look at it. And of course I brought a trailer and ended up taking it home with me. Then began the restoration project and putting it back together and painting and putting things back together. Like the generator needed to be put back together. The engine was in pieces. The tractor was split. So I'll take you along the journey. I took a few videos, took a lot of pictures. So I'll start the video here. And I just want to say thank you. If you like this content and want to see more of what I like and what I want to do on this channel, then please subscribe. Here we go. Oof. There she goes. Let me check the crank and see what's happening there. Oh, she's turning. Quite a ridge there. Yeah, let's check everything out. Looks good. Well, I suck at holding this camera. I would not make a very good YouTube person. I'd have to have a tripod. on the throw. We still got more room. I'll keep on trucking. It's getting tight. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Maggie. After working the engine for a couple hours, this is what I've got. Get on there. Spins nice and free, except for the very, very, very bottom of the stroke. It gets bound up right there. And then it knuckles over and goes again. So it's just going to take some time to wear in. I've got some ATF in there, and you can see it's working on the sides of the cylinder walls to clean them up. Many cycles, but we're getting it. Okay, it is Christmas Eve day. I'm so excited about this. I got this tractor and I've been putting it back together. And this is the first attempt to try and start it. Let's see what happens. I just put a battery in. I'm going to turn the ignition on. I'm going to pull the choke. We got the throttles down. I'm going to pull the throttle up a little bit. It's in neutral. I'm going to stand back and let's give it a shot. Okay, well, it looks like I got a drain plug to put in, so that's good. Go ahead and shut it up. Yep. Big. Okay, go ahead and start it.
I did.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks for my wife, Jenny Rose, for filming. So if there's any question if I didn't try and start it before, the puddle on the floor of oil that came out from the drain here will show you that I didn't. So let's go ahead and give it another shot. We're going to choke it. I just turned the ignition on. Check it's in neutral. I'm going to stand back and let's give it a shot. I know what's wrong. I put fuel in the tank and I never turned the fuel on. And we will slowly or very quickly see if the floats are stuck on the carburetor. It was a freshly rebuilt carburetor that came with the tractor, so it shouldn't be, but sometimes things happen in shipping. So, all right, now that we've got fuel to the carburetor, let's see, air, check. Fuel, check. We know we've got oil. Compression, we think we do. Let's try it again. Okay, timing must be off a little bit. She's choked out now. Well, I'm gonna have to check the time. All right, fuel. Fuel is on. And I choked the crap. Hey, go on outside. Yeah, so let me not choke it like that again. Come on.
She's out.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
All right, good girl. Okay, I'm going to give it another shot. Choke it. See if we're getting any spark. Oh yeah, we're getting spark. So it's got the timing's got to be off. We're getting good spark. I thought I had it adjusted, but I'll be honest, I don't know. Choking anymore. Nope. So that was too far retarded. So that means I need to advance it. This way, but well, let's see. Fuel's leaking out of the carb, so it's getting too much fuel. So I'm going to have to check settings on the carb and make sure that the carb is not getting too much fuel, which it is. So I'll be back. Hey everyone, it's JJ, and we're back here with my John Deere M tractor. Last we left off, my beautiful wife Jenny Rose was filming, and I thought I needed to check timing, and I was hunting all around and didn't have any luck, and went over to the other side of the tractor and decided to use a little bit of ether. And what I found out was there wasn't compression, or we had a valve stuck open or leaking by severely on one of the pistons, because I could see mist blowing back out through the carb as I was cranking. So what I did, I actually checked timing again using a 12-volt battery with my 12-volt timing gun, and then used the induction pickup on number 1 cylinder to find out where it was set, and set it back where it needed to be, and locked it down, or at least snugged it down, and then proceeded to pull the head and pulled the head off, brought it inside, and lapped the valves. Had a little bit of rust in there from the previous engine that I had to pick up as a parts engine. So we're back, and I have not tried to test fire it. I've got everything hooked back up. As you can see here, I've got the carburetor hooked up, got the intake, exhaust on that side. I've got the throttle linkage. Governor is hooked back up down here. As you can see, I do not have the radiator in. The radiator is sitting over here waiting to be put in, along with the hoses and pipe. But I want to make sure that it's going to fire first. So what I plan on doing is cranking it over and seeing if I can get it to fire. So that is my plan. I'm going to do that right now. Oh, and I charged the 6-volt battery back up. I'm going to give it some ignition. Ignition. Make sure she's still in neutral. That's very important. You never want to start a tractor standing in front of it. So I'm going to stand off to the side. And let's see what happens. Let's see. Off. Coming just off with the idle, and I'm going to choke it. And let's see what happens here. Yeah! Yeah! She lives! Oh, that's fantastic! Woo! Alright, and I'm going to shut it off. I don't want to run it too long because, as you can see, I still need to hook up the cooling. So I'm going to put the radiator in and fill it with water. The reason I'm going to fill it with water first is I want to check for leaks. And then I'll drain it and put coolant in. I'm in Rhode Island, so it's one of those areas where you've got to have coolant. You can't just go with water. So that's awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and open the garage door and get some air in here and go back to work and put the radiator in. Well, folks, you can hear it running. I'm sitting on the tractor right now. I've got the hood on, and I'm about to go take it down to the farm around the corner and show Farmer Jay what I got. Here we go. Bella. That's Maggie. Just tooling down the road here in third gear. I don't want to go fourth gear. It's a maiden voyage. It's surprising that I'm taking it off away from the house, but the other thing I was wondering about was whether the water temperature was going to come off you know, zero and start reading. So far, no. But it's ice cold out. It's about it's in the 30s, probably high 30s. Probably 38 or so. farm yet, but I decided we'd try Ford, so here we go. Holy moly. Oh yeah, she's cruising now. Yeah, that's a little quick. Let me bring it down a little. Yeah, that's a high road gear right there. But that'll get you to one place and another in a little bit of a hurry. At least on a tractor. We're not going down the highway, but one thing I noticed as I was going here, I checked out, is my left front tire. The sidewall has a problem, and that's going to blow out at some point. So I'll have to change that. Brought her down into 2, had another car come up behind me, so I let him go. Just pulling into Festival Farm here. We'll see if Farmer Jay's around. You should hear me coming, I would think. Okay, well, Farmer Jay was not there, so we're on our way back. I'm taking you with me. We're going up my road. This is an 8% grade. I'm in 3rd gear. Let's see how it does. Like it's any problem for it. She should load down here in a second. This is coming up to a little bit. This is where it hits 8. That was about 6.5. There we go. The water needle has never moved, and neither is the ammeter. So I don't know if she may not be charging at all. The ammeter may work fine, but you might not be charging. So we'll see what's going on when we get up here. Got a definite exhaust leak happening down there, blowing out both sides because of the fan. That's all right. So I had mentioned the tire that I spotted on the trip there. So I'm going to show you if you notice anything unusual. Yeah, that's not long for this world. I think the tube might go very soon. So I'm going to have to look for a new tire. The one on the right hand side seems to be good. It's much newer. It's got weather checking. You know, it's not perfect, but much better shape, both tread wise and rubber wise, than the other side. And the rears, knock on wood, seem to be okay. They need to be cleaned up, but they seem to be okay. Tread looks good. Need to be serviced. Need some air. I think overall they look pretty good. Hopefully they stay that way when I put air in them. I did not get a chance to put the compressor on it because I'll tell you, the valve stems are just in the most awkward spot. They're right up against, I don't know where the valve stem is on this one. I mean, what orientation, because I just parked. But oh, there it is right there. Well, I'll give you a look here. There's the valve stem, and there's like no clearance under the rim, like none. I don't even think I can get the cap off. It's like, how? I don't know. You tell me. Not right. The other side's the same way. So I don't know.